Hi, this is A. Wesley, the Annie who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today is about Don Lemon calling out his fake celebrity friends on his CNN show. I saw a clip of it on Twitter, and then I went on YouTube and I kind of looked at the full video, and he was saying that he called out Oprah and Ellen DeGeneres and some more because he was saying that with the stuff that was going on with the murder of George Floyd, he was saying that those same celebrity friends that didn't want to come on his show and talk about the situation was DMing him, asking him what was going on. And he was saying, well, why don't you come on my show and talk about it? And a lot of them declined because they were trying to protect their brand and their legacy and stuff like that. And that's why I was giving a side eye to some of these celebrities that were coming out, especially with Jay-Z and this NFL. They only decided to come out after Colin Kilpatrick had put up a tweet where, the tweet said, I'm trying to remember it verbatim, but I can't. But the tweet said something like this: is that we have tried to do peaceful protests, and you didn't want that. Now it's time for now it's time for a revolutionary type thing. And it was like even before he came out with his tweet, it was like a lot of people were retweeting and the picture of him kneeling in 2016 at the NFL and how the NFL didn't want it. And then it was like maybe an hour or two later, here come the NFL talking about therefore equality and therefore equality and injustice and all this type of stuff, and it just looked fake to the American people and stuff like that. And so a lot of regular American people went back at the NFL and said if that was the case, Colin would still have his job. They kept putting up pictures about him, and the NFL didn't say anything else after that. And then it was like when Colin said that he was gonna pay the legal fees for the people who had got arrested in Minneapolis. Here come Jay-Z 2 or 3 days later talking about his organization finna do the same thing. And to me, it's like that whole camp with Jay-Z and Beyonce and all of them, they jump on the bandwagon after other folks who have got on there. They was talking about how her speech was so powerful, and I really didn't look at it and watch it, but I saw another YouTuber put up the clip, and when I saw it, I was saying that's not a powerful thing. She wasn't talking about. She didn't even say the man black. She talking about this politically correct stuff that everybody's using. Or like people of color. This is not a issue with people of color. This is a black folks issue. I'm not saying that the rest of these races don't get harassed by the police, but not like black people. So all these black celebrities coming up with this narrative of people of color, all that stuff. The regular Americans don't want to hear that. We want to hear justice for black people and stuff like that. Now, I was kind of saying Kelly was okay because when she first out, she did a little video crying about she thinking about her son, and it was okay. But then after a while, she started retweeting stuff that the NFL said and Jay-Z said, and I kind of had to give her a little side eye. Now, the only celebrity that I will try to say was okay and did a little bit something was Portia Williams from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and also Jamie Foxx. I like the saying of what Jamie Foxx had said, that he had two nephews had kind of got into something earlier before George Floyd's situation happened, and he said he told his nephews to come on in and come back to the house, and they'll sell that later. And even Jamie Foxx said by him living in Texas and being in Texas, he didn't have a few run-ins, with the police about certain things. So I'm glad that Don Lemon called these people out. People didn't want to hear fake Oprah and fake Ellen DeGeneres and fake Taylor Swift and fake Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello, all these old fake bandwagon people. I was so glad that Black Twitter turned into all of them, especially Oprah and Obama. And Tyler Perry tried to come out with some stuff and stuff like that. And I'm glad that Atlanta tore up that Keisha Bottoms woman, because I remember a few months ago, she was complaining about the governor of Atlanta didn't listen to her when she told him not to have the Mardi Gras. And then she gonna turn around and try to blame black folks for the stuff that was going on in Atlanta. I was so glad that the Twitter got her up and the people who live in Atlanta got her up. This is Abe Wesley. That ain't even tested like a TI is. I am out. Okay, that wasn't too long. 5, 7.